got his loving on the run. Daddy was a gambler, he was a hard-working man. Hard-working man, yeah. He made it clear that he was blue-collar, and he worked hard for that mighty dollar. Mama always cried for the things that he done. He got his loving on the run. Daddy was a gambler, he was a hard-working man. Hard-working man, yeah. On his shoulders. I learned that as I got older. He had earth on his hands and fire in his soul. Thank you, Jesus. He taught me two things: how to work hard and how to rock and roll. No matter what trials or tribulations came his way, he always seemed to make it through. And he had himself a good woman too. One hand and a guitar in the other. He was a fighter and he was a lover, a hard-working man. Hard-working man, yeah. Hard-working man. Hard-working man. Hard-working man.
Thank you.
Man, that is so awesome. You guys, here's the Heroine, and I'd like you guys to all introduce yourselves very quickly, please.
I'm the Kid.
I'm Ghoulie.
I'm Linwood King.
I'm Johnny Lightning.
My name's Dee Dee. Hi. Hi there.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
So tell us about your new CD that you guys are promoting.
Well, we have a release on Executive Music Group called Playing for Keeps, so we're going to be touring that record the rest of the year, just working hard, making sure we sell it.
Literally being a hard-working man yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys are, the tour is starting like literally within days, hours.
We've been touring.
Yeah. It never stops.
Yeah.
It never stops.
A grueling schedule.
Right on. So, you know, I just got to say, so normally you guys play electric, and I had the opportunity to sneak in and see you guys play last night, and all I got to say is this band explodes on stage. I have never seen so much phenomenal energy.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your stage presence, just, you know.
Here's the thing with it is that we spend the entire day working and, you know, just building it all up and just sitting there, you know, waiting, anticipating the show, and then once we hit the stage, it's fun because we get to be kids all over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when we're up there, we get to be 7 years old running around going, you know, so it's fun for us. It's just as much, hopefully it's as fun for you guys as it is for us up there because we just have a blast.
I felt like it was over in a minute, even though it wasn't, just because the energy was so phenomenal.
Yeah.
Now, also, I just got to throw out Motley Crue. Tell me this story about Motley Crue.
My little brother's going to tell that.
We played a show for them one time, and it was like a contest, and they didn't pick us.
And the legend continues.
Yeah, the legend continues.
The legend continues, yes.
The legend's actually grown a lot bigger than, I don't know. It was cool. I'm just going to say that was cool.
But this was pretty much kind of a launch pad for you guys.
Yeah, it launched us into, you know, having sponsorships with people like Gibson and Ernie Ball and a bunch of other people that we're grateful for.
We got to make a lot of cool friends, too.
Yeah, a lot of cool friends.
So, and people that we were in the competition with are still, you know, friends with us to this day. Like, we have buddies in Seattle called the Spittin' Cobras that we still hang out with all the time. They're actually in San Antonio, where we're from, like, you know, 2 weeks ago or something. hanging out with them. So yeah, it was a good experience, you know, not just because of like launching pad stuff, but also because of the relationships we made on personal levels. Cool.
Yeah, so you guys can, as you travel around touring all over the place, you guys can play a lot of really interesting, fun gigs, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they
It
get
gets
super
crazy.
interesting.
Tell me about one of an interesting.
Tell them about Rangeley, Georgie.
Oh, yeah. So one time we were playing, we got asked to play Rangeley, Colorado. I have no idea where
Look
it
it up.
was.
It's a small
It's
town.
a little town. And we got offered money to play there. And it was in this
And all
small
the free
little
booze we could
club.
drink too.
And I guess people were having a great time and didn't realize they kept buying us beer. Well, by the end of the set, we had probably about a 40-pack
Yeah.
of beers over
They weren't even
behind
waiting
us.
for us to finish it. It was like an
Yeah.
entire table of booze, and it was, yeah, it's a crazy little town.
But you would have never, ever thought something like that would happen in a town of like maybe 800 people.
And at the end of the
It was
set,
nuts.
we're playing cover songs with songs we didn't
We were
even
playing
know.
like
The
cumbia
whole room
covers
was
too with
dancing.
them.
It
Because they
was
wanted a
hilarious.
cumbia dance.
Yeah, they
while
wanted
we
a
were
cumbia.
playing.
We were playing cumbia. It was
Yeah.
hilarious, dude. It was
you,
really cool.
You guys are so fun. I mean, this is what I love, is every moment with you just sounds like a fun, good time.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
But what I want to do is I want you guys to sing another song so
Okay.
everybody out there in the worldwide internet can get to know who the Heroine is. What's up next?
This song's called Coming Home, and it's basically about being separated from your families or being away from your loved ones, and looking forward to coming home. We love to be on tour. I have 3 beautiful children and a wife that I miss when I'm gone. So when we're away, as much as we love to tour, part of us wants to come back home. And so it's kind of a battle. So, coming home.
The Heroine.
Long days and long nights, watching the sunset and watching it rise. From dawn to dusk, I blaze that trail with my best friends by my side. It's hard nights and fist fights, cold hearts and lonely roads. That's who's up for the next drive and who's ready to unload. Big dreams and bright lights can be hard on your soul. I'm coming. Oh girl, I'm gonna come back now. I'm coming back home to you. I've been gone for far too long and I miss all the things we do. Oh girl, I'm gonna come back now. I'm coming back home to you. I've been gone for far too long and I miss all the things we do. I'm coming home. Good times and good friends, lots of stories to tell. Being away from you, girl, sometimes can be hell. It's hard nights and fist fights, it's cold hearts and lonely roads. I got love all around, I got no one to hold. Big dreams and bright lights can be hard on your soul. I'm coming. Oh girl, I'm gonna come back now. I'm coming back home to you. I've been gone for far too long and I miss all the things we do. Oh girl, I'm gonna come back now. I'm coming back home to you. I've been gone for far too long and I miss all the things we do. I'm coming home. Come on, little brother. Coming off the road again, and I don't want this to end. We were made for shining bright. I'm gonna be with you tonight. Coming off the road again, and I don't want this to end. We were made for shining bright. I'm gonna be with you tonight. Coming off the road again, and I don't want this to end. We were made for shining bright. I'm gonna be with you tonight. I'm coming. Oh girl, I'm gonna come back now. I'm coming back home to you. long, and I miss all the things we did. Oh girl, I'm gonna come back now, I'm coming back home to you. I've been gone for far too long, and I miss all the things we do. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Oh yeah, that is just so hot. You guys, have you have to think about putting something out acoustically. I just got to tell you, you sound incredible. You do, and I don't think I'm the only one that's thinking
Thank
that.
you.
So tell us a little bit about how you guys, when you met, how you guys got together.
Oh, it's been years and years of, let's see, us three kind of originally got together with another band, and we kind of parted ways with the sound and everything that was going on at the time. I think we kind of came to an understanding that we didn't want to be dated or, you know, go with times, and rock and roll just seemed so appealing to us since we were kids. So we picked up.
Yeah, well, my
Johnny.
brother, I'd been playing in other bands,
Yeah.
and I'd see my brother playing with his band. So one day I was like, hey, brother, you mind if I join your band? And he was like, I don't know. Can you play guitar? And I was like, sure.
And he really couldn't at the time,
Yeah, I
actually.
know.
He had to go to lessons.
Yeah. My mom paid for some good guitar lessons for me. Yeah.
And you guys
She
are like
hooked it up.
dueling guitars on stage. That's one of the most phenomenal things.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. We have, we're big, from Thin Lizzy to Kiss and stuff like that, and they're all about that harmony
Judas
guitar. So
Priest and all that.
at the end of the day, we just we love harmonizing guitars. It's like the coolest. Harmony is like the coolest thing about music. So, for us, we just like to incorporate that a lot.
And the brothers haven't broken up the band yet with all this touring.
We fight all the time.
Yeah.
Usually he's late, and I'm there going, where the heck is Derek? Where the heck?
You guys don't get to see the behind-the-scene cat fights.
Oh, we want to
We
hear a
fight a
little
lot.
bit about it, though.
All right, one
slap
time,
him around a little bit.
one time I was like, everyone needs to meet at the van at 5 p.m.
Oh,
He doesn't show up till 8 p.m. We're fixing to leave on tour.
yeah.
So him and I just,
Dee.
but he's gotten better.
I thought we were going to
Yeah,
break
that-
up before we hit the end of the street on the way out.
Like I said, it really seems like it's never a dull moment with you guys.
But see,
at
the
all.
funny part is we got to the gig on time. That's the thing. We got to the gig on
I
time.
like to be early. I like to be early. I like to be on early.
Well, what I love is this is the true rock and roll lifestyle right here. Now, what also is really awesome is you guys are from Texas.
Yes.
San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Spurs.
Spurs.
So the other question here is, how many times have you guys played at South by Southwest?
I was just talking to George about that.
Yeah, since
We're-
2005, actually.
Yeah,
We've been...
We've been at the very bottom, just showing up places, trying to get some shows, to like playing 7-8 times. To now we got we've kind of climbed our way up to where we have a yearly event that we're part of every year, and it's always good.
We came from a spot where we couldn't even get a gig. We just get laughed at, really, to a point now where, people are actually wanting us to play. It's really, really, really cool.
Yeah, so what would you guys, there was some crazy number of how many people are trying to, make it, and by coming to South by Southwest, what advice would you give to the
I got the
up-and-comers?
perfect advice.
Good, you go
Yeah,
first.
give it.
I got the opportunity to meet Frank Bolano, right, from Bello from Anthrax one time, the bass player, and it's actually here at South by, and it was years ago, and I remember talking to him going, if you have any advice to give me, what would you give me? And he says, don't take no for an answer. He's like, you're going to get a million no's, but as long as you just keep going at it, you're going to find a yes somewhere. And so that was honestly the best advice he ever gave me.
Yeah, I think for any artist that wants to do music at any level, it's about being committed to the vision, and that's where the Heroine, it's like our biggest accomplishment as a band is staying together, regardless of what. It's being us five together, sharing the good times, the bad times. We've had highs and lows, but individually we're there for each other too. So that's what's important, because if you don't have the cohesiveness as a unit, as a band, regardless of your talent level, if you don't have that drive, you're gonna get told no, and you're just gonna hit, so you're gonna
Fall
quit.
apart.
Yeah, just fall apart.
All right, give us another song. We demand it.
The song's called Night Rocker.
Thank you.
Well, I got my girl and I got my cash. Got my van with a tank full of gas. Driving 85 in a 94. Busting out windows, kicking down doors. Honey, tonight I'm gonna rock you like no other can. I'm a night rocker, that's what I am. I got my girl and I got my cash. I got my van with a tank full of gas. Driving 85 in a 94. Well, I'm busting out windows and I'm kicking down doors. Honey, tonight I'm gonna rock you like no other can. I'm a night rocker, that's what I am. Let's go, little brother. Going real fast, got the pedal to the metal. All of my friends say I'm running with the devil. Well, I got no class and I got no shame. Walk outside, the girls scream my name. And take from the king. You won't understand, no. I'm a night rocker, that's what I am. Come on. Got my cash now. I got my van with a tank full of gas. I'm driving 85 in a 94. Well, I'm busting out windows and I'm kicking down doors. Honey, tonight I'm gonna rock it like no other can. No. I'm a night rocker, that's what I am. I'm a night rocker, that's what I am. I'm a night rocker, that's what I am. Rocker, that's what I am.
Guys, write your songs, the whole process. I really love the topics that you guys utilize within your songs. Hard working man, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, check it out. Lyrically, okay, he kind of just comes up with it on the spot, whatever. And sometimes we have to be like, dude, write some lyrics to that song, man.
Yeah.
And he'll do
Or
it.
we got to put an idea in his head, and make it think that it's his own, and then he'll write about it.
Come on now. It kind of fluctuates. Sometimes I write a riff or a hook that I like, and I bring to the band, or George write a riff, and we get together and we'll rehearse it for like 2 or 3 months. And then if we like it, we keep it. If we don't like it, we kind of put it on the shelf.
Yeah,
but it's a process.
The important thing is that it's a collective thing amongst
yeah,
the
and we
five
kind
of
of
us.
all have to like it. And it's weird because we'll write songs and be really excited about them and maybe play a show with them or something, and then we'll write another song and forget about the last one, and it'll never get played like again. It kind of just disappears into the archives, you know? Yeah. But that's just the way it goes sometimes.
So tell us like how many CDs and stuff you have. This isn't the first.
Well,
with the Heroine, we've got a self-titled EP.
Yes.
We got that out, and then of course the Playing for Keeps album, which is now out on EMG Records.
And tell us where people can buy it, where they can get
iTunes. You can get it on iTunes. If you go to our website, it's www.theheroine.us, and it's heroin like female hero, not like a drug.
Yeah.
So it's spelled with an E at the end. And you go to theheroine.us, and there's a link to our iTunes, and you can buy the CD from there. You can get our merchandise, like cool little hoodies and T-shirts and heroin gear.
So why don't you tell us also about how you guys came up with the name? Like what inspired you to?
It wasn't an inspiring moment. Actually, I
Was it an inspiring woman? I would hope so.
Yeah, it came to be that.
Or women.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's like music to us is like the heroine. It's like the hero that's always there to lift us up and to pull us through. So like for us, it's like it's more than just like the heroine. It's like really we're chasing this dream like everyone else, and it's like that music thing. Sometimes it'll pick you up when you're down. It's like a
beautiful woman.
Like a beautiful woman, like a hero.
Like a woman.
So it has a lot of different meanings to all of us. It's real special.
It keeps growing.
Nice. Well, I want to ask you as well, if you have any special feelings about the name of your band.
Special feelings?
Oh, you gotta get your word in there.
Well, the Heroine, I think, is a pretty awesome name. At first, it was kind of, we were like, but then it finally grew on us, and it made sense in the fact that the Heroine is our mistress, so to speak, of rock and roll. So it was like, yeah, this'll do. We're cool with that.
See, that's lovely. The mistress of rock and roll. Yeah. So without further ado, give us another one. Another
song's called Playing for Keeps.
All right, the Heroine.
Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are, so we tell them. Wow, you tell the truth, that king. Tell the truth. No, I will. We're them Texas boys that you heard so much about. Money's like the dollars up whenever we go out. People call us crazy for the crazy things we do. Keep running, yeah, I'm coming for you. Keep running, yeah, I'm coming. Keep running, I'm coming for you. Me and the boys are back in town, and we're about to burn this town. Keep running, yeah, I'm coming for you. Hell yeah, that's where I wanna go. Driving back from Austin, Texas to San Antonio. Me and the boys in the band tried real hard. No one ever thought we'd make it this far. We're still rocking, we're still running the show. While you know it. Keep running, yeah, I'm coming for you. Keep running, I'm coming for you. Yeah, I'm coming for you. Keep running, I'm coming for you. Me and the boys are back in town, and we're gonna burn this mother down. You keep running, yeah, I'm coming for you. Come on, little brother, take it on. Try real hard. No one ever thought we would make it this far now. We're still rocking, we're still running the show. Oh, you know it, baby. Keep running, yeah, I'm coming for you. Keep running, yeah, I'm coming for you. Keep running, I'm coming for you. Me and the boys are back in town, and we're gonna burn this money down. Oh, keep running, yeah, I'm coming for you. Running, I'm coming for you. Keep running, I'm coming for you. Keep running, I'm coming for you. Keep running, I'm coming for you. Hey, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's so different playing without the whole. Thanks a lot,
I gotta
guys.
tell you that it's awesome. It sounds incredible. Let's talk about your fans a little bit.
All right.
Do you have a bunch of crazy groupies?
No,
Come on.
Not really. No.
No.
Our moms, yeah. Our moms really love
My
us.
wife likes it. And we don't have group. It's no. We have a lot of good friends.
Yeah.
Chicago.
We don't even like to call them fans.
Oh,
we
we've
like to
got,
call
like,
them friends.
we have a lot
They're
of good
considered
friends.
extended family that support us, and every time they come down from Chicago, they
Yeah.
always just
Very-
come to our shows and really make us feel a lot better about
Yeah.
ourselves.
You know, I gotta say, I feel kind of the same way after just knowing you guys like 24 hours. I kind of feel like anytime you're going to be on the West Coast, I'm probably going to come see you and say hi, and I feel like,
Excellent.
you know, it's cool.
We'll
You guys
be
have.
we'll be in LA on March 29th playing at the Roxy, so
Yeah.
you need to come to that show.
And who are you playing with?
We're playing with our buddies from Cruise. They're from Brazil, Brazilian band called Cruise. They're amazing. We're playing with our buddy Marcus Curial from the POD. He has a new band called The Accident Experiment, so we'll be there March 29th. So it'll be a real good show.
Now, is there a certain favorite city that you guys just love playing in?
San Antonio.
Yeah.
Reno. I love playing in Reno.
And Reno.
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 I want to
Reno
hear
Dave.
about. I want to hear about Reno.
Oh, no, you don't.
I-
There's really nothing.
There's nothing to be
Yeah.
said.
It was
Nothing
that
good, at
awesome.
least.
I think we forgot about it. It's that awesome.
I gotta say, because I've been to Reno and I always try to get out of there as
Yeah.
fast as I can personally.
Then you know.
There's a lot of cool games to play out there.
All right, so the other aspect here is, you know, social media is now a big part of being in a band, and who gets stuck with that job of tweeting and
That's this guy.
This guy right here.
I get stuck with every job.
No, but you know what?
Yeah,
He
it's
Really,
likes
'cause
to
he's a
tweet.
control freak.
He likes to tweet, though.
Yeah.
He'll tweet about going to the bathroom.
He's like, I'm
Hey, that's
sitting on the
personal.
couch.
Now, but it's good. It's a good tool, and I think every artist should be working in that area, because you're not going to build your base just by playing shows and handing out flyers. You know, it's something you gotta be able to network, make friends, and then connect with these people through the internet, through Facebook, Twitter. So I think it's an awesome tool.
and you really find that it really grows your fan base, and you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
see direct results from that.
Totally.
Do you see that like
we get
at
to keep in
gigs?
touch with them too, so that's really cool.
Do you notice then when you go through different cities that every single time it's a little bit bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this last tour we're on was probably one of the best tours we've been on. So it's just growing and growing, and then connecting with our friends on Facebook and Twitter, because they're people like us. They have dreams. I mean, I believe every man and woman has a purpose, and whether you find your purpose in doing music or carpentry or film or whatever, I think we all connect that way. And so I think being able to be a part of their dreams as well, because we're always there for them if they have something going on. We want to be there for them. And so it's just a good platform to connect and have genuine relationships with people.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And you know, that's the vibe. I'm just telling you, you guys definitely have a vibe about you that is very infectious. So what is the biggest gig you guys have ever played?
Oh, you know what? We have a real cool gig. This is funny. We're playing with Marilyn Manson on May 12th at Sunken Gardens in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And it's funny because that's going to be a great show, because it's such a difference in style.
Yeah.
But
how did that come together?
We don't even know.
Yeah, we don't even know.
I think our
We
manager,
have-
Jimmy Swan, hooked it up. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I'll tell you how we found out about it. My buddy was getting married, and I went to the place to get my tux tried on. I was listening to the radio, and they're like, Marilyn Manson with the Heroine, and I'm like, huh, interesting.
And then he calls me up, right? He's like, hey, dude, are we playing with Marilyn Manson? And I go, no. And then he's like, well, they're announcing it on the radio. So I called up the radio station. I was like, hey, talk to my buddy there. And he's like, oh, yeah, by the way.
By the way,
Yeah.
By
we
the
forgot
way.
to tell you guys. And so then I called Jimmy, and I was like, hey, this is what's going on. Then I called the guys at AEG Live, and then they're like, oh, you know what? We're sending the contract over. And so I'm like, so we're going to get paid more since you guys are announcing it before we're on the bill.
And
But it worked out,
It's a
actually.
late
like,
fee.
yeah.
That's a late fee.
I
for the
found out on
contract.
Facebook in True Faction.
So yeah, but that's
Isn't it always that way,
Dude,
right?
I find out about everything on Facebook. I find out where I need to be on Facebook.
isn't that sad?
Well, at least that's how you're always on time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Because
right.
it's all you can always access it. All right, give us another song. What are we going to hear next?
Let's try it. We're going to try a new one.
We're gonna try. We're gonna attempt. a
And
new
we've
song.
never done this
Yeah.
acoustic.
We've
Like,
never done this.
acoustic.
Not even
Perfect.
like messing
Not
around.
even messing around.
Awesome.
Okay, hold on a second. Usually it starts off with our drummer.
Do you want to pound on a trash can?
welcome to the show. I'm glad you made it out. It means a lot to me, the band. Good times, good friends, I'm doing this for you. Y'all know I'm a hard-working man. So come on in and let the fun begin. I wanna see you dance, I wanna see you move. Leave your worries behind and your troubles at the door. Let's make this place our dance floor. Come on, let's go. You like to shake it, I like to shake it. The beat that my band is making, we're gonna make you move. You like to dance, I know you like to party, I know you like Top 40 radio. The record man says I'm too loud for you, but we're still blasting through in stereo. So come on in and let the fun begin. In your house, in your car, and at your job. Leave your worries behind and your troubles at the door. Let's make this place our dance floor. Come on, let's go. You like to shake it, I like to shake it. I wanna dance with you. You like the beat that my band is making. We're gonna make you move. You like to shake it, I like to shake it. I wanna dance with you. You like the beat that my band is making. We're gonna make you move. Oh my, we got sound that got you moving. Oh my, we got sound that got you moving. Oh my, we got sound that got you moving. Oh my, we got sound that got you moving. Oh my, we got sound that got you moving. Oh my, we got sound that got you moving. Oh my, we got sound that got you moving. Oh